Okay, this is just an update. I think my seeds are duds. Hi, this is Janice Seagraves. You might be wondering why you're in my bathroom. Well, I wanted to show you something. This is about gardening. Okay, I'm a published author, but I'm also a gardener. So let me show you something. Excuse my dirty clothes. Now, I've never grown these before, and this was just a kind of an experiment. And these are sprouts that I'm growing in a mason jar. I bought this little kit for like $5, and I actually have more that I can grow like up to, I think, 3 more of these. There's like 3 more of these lids that it came with, and 3 more or 2 more packages of seeds. But I just soaked them overnight, and then I rinsed them the next day, and I rinse them every single day. I rinse them like 3 times to get everything rinsed out. And there's the most amazing smell in here from this. It makes my bathroom smell good. But these are about ready to eat, I think. Anyway, I thought this was pretty cool. Now you're going to see me, or at least see my hands in a few minutes. I want to take you outside and show you how my seeds outside that I planted in an earlier video are doing. Okay, see you in a few. I was using some very, very old seeds, and I think this is the only one. Right there, do you see it? I think that might be the only one coming up of all these seeds. Yeah. And this is after a week of rain. And I think that one, it looks a little moldy underneath there. And they're just, I guess I shouldn't have used some old seeds. I was just trying to use them up, but yeah. Nothing's working except for that one. That one's working. There's something coming up here, so I don't know if that's what I planted or not. I'm kind of hoping it is. But the rest of these, yeah, they're duds. They're just duds. So, I might just throw these out except for this one, see what this one does. I'm going to keep this together and just see if that's actual seed. You can see that, right, that little green there in the corner. I want to see if that's coming up. The good news is my lettuce, and this was fresh seed package, they're doing amazingly well. They came up within 3 days, which is really, really good news. And this was the squash. Let's see, what was this one? This is straight neck squash, so this is doing really well. Here's the other one. And this one, these 2 are doing okay, but this little guy right there is not. So that one's gonna die. And I think these are straight neck squash too. See, I moved this other one. I had 2 of these. I usually buy things in 2. So this other one just has empty pots on it for now. And these are doing okay too. And these are the ones I'm going to try to train up this trellis. But my potatoes seem to be enjoying all the sunshine, the morning sunshine that they're getting in this area. So they're doing okay. This one hasn't come up yet, but it might be a little bit slow to break the surface, so we'll just wait on that one. But these are doing beautiful. Look how huge these leaves are. They're just amazing. Now this is my fig tree. I didn't show you my in-ground or my potted trees. Now this one has a couple figs on it. It's my fig tree. I'm not sure what this one's called. It was marked black figs. This is not a black fig. I don't know what that is, but it's not a black fig. Might be a turkey fig or something. This one is a black fig. You see how dark that one's already getting? That's a black fig. Now, this is one of those avocado pit trees that you get, get that avocado pit. My husband decided to try his hand at it. Our next door neighbor grew this one. It's all bent over. I need a bigger stick for this one. and prop it back up better. And they didn't fare too well over the winter time. And this one got chewed on by grasshoppers, and then I think the frost got it after that. Now this right here is actually a pea. I accidentally dropped a pea seed down in here, and the thing just germinated over the winter time and just took off. Just look at that. I've actually harvested some pods off of this already. I was surprised that there was peas in them, but there were. So these will be ready soon. This is my daughter's cherry tree that we bought her. I wish I could have got this, showed you when this was all in bloom. It was just beautiful. This had this lacy, beautiful blooms all the way up and down it. You can see this one right here is looking nice. But we only had one cherry off of it so far, just one. So I'm hoping that we'll have that again. Now this is a Japanese maple. My neighbors gave this to me. I have two in the front. I just love these things. I don't know where to plant this one though, so we're just leaving it in the pot for now. But this little teeny helicopter seed thing is already produced. These things are so neat. And this one over here is one of two blueberries, and they had already came to bloom. And so I'm hoping to get some blueberries off of this, but I don't know, they just look like the blooms fell off, and I might get nothing this year. So we'll just have to wait and see. And this is the other one, but I didn't see any blooms on this one. I might have cut it back too much. It had gotten really leggy, and sometimes when you cut up too much off of these things, the new growth won't produce anything. It's only the old growth. And you kind of have to leave it alone and just let it do its thing, and just cut it infrequently. But it looks like I did have some, see, there's some blooms right there. So if these got pollinated with the other one, maybe I'll get some blueberries. Now the good news is I did get a lot of blooms off my nectarine. I love this nectarine tree. It has the most gorgeous deep pink blooms. And it's already got fruit on it. We're going to have to poison it this year because the bugs have discovered us, so we can't do the organic route. Ouch. And some more. I'm going to have to thin them too soon, so we have nice big blooms. We had to trim it back because it had some shelf fungus on it, so you can see there's a stump of one of the limbs. But this thing was just so huge, and it produces lots and lots of nectarines, and it's just covered in nectarines right now. And let's see, there it is. So I can't wait until these are ready. They'll be ready about July or so, and they'll just taste absolutely fabulous. I love nectarines. And my other tree is our peach tree, and it also put on these beautiful blooms. And I'm going to have to thin this bugger out too. It's putting on way too much already. I'm going to have to thin those out because it should be like and this, look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know if you can see that. 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's 16. There's another one up there. And some of these will fall off naturally, and some of these I'm just going to have to thin because that's just too much for this little branch. And it's not healthy for the tree, so I'll have to decide which ones are the healthiest and try to leave those. And then leave the rest to develop. And this one, this tree had, ooh, look at those. That is just full. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't leave those. I mean, it's too bad. I mean, it's an awful lot, but it's just really, really too much. But this thing had, we moved here. We got inherited these trees. And this poor thing had a limb that was going out sideways and pulling the whole tree over. So I said, if we take off this limb, it'll pretty much straighten it out, even though it's crooked. It'll straighten it out, and then maybe it'll do better. There's some more. I'm going to have to trim some of these limbs off. Still, it's not putting on any leaves yet. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, and look at this. This is like my favorite part of the garden. Perch. It's full of all these beautiful leaves, and here's something about grapes I just found out recently. The vine has to be 2 years old for it to produce some grapes. And these are the little furry, like they're great grape flowers, but they'll turn into grapes really soon. And I've got tons of them on this. We're going to have so many grapes, so many fruits. Here's another one. Good. And I just very carefully trimmed it back and wired them in here. But the problem is there's not really a lot of places for this thing to go. So I was talking to my husband, and we're going to change this canopy over here because the wind and the weather has not been kind to it, as you can see. So we're thinking about putting a canopy up where the grapes can climb on top of it, so it'll be an arbor, a grape arbor. You see, they tried to grow on it last year, and they will reach out for anything available to climb on, and they did try to climb on this thing. So we'll just do that, let them climb, and let the fruit hang down, and it'll give us some nice shade. As you can see, it blocks out a lot of sunlight right up there on the arch. It'll be absolutely beautiful. But this is, like I said, this is like my favorite part of the garden. When we bought the house, it had this beautiful arch and this fence on it, and we decided just to add to it. So we put this redwood lattice up on top here, and then we put this redwood lattice on the inside. My husband did, anyway. And then I found this absolutely fabulous gate on Amazon. I bought that, and he put it in here, and it's just the right size, and it just fit. And then we bought some new grapes and refreshed the grapes that were already here, and I've just been guiding them up here on this archway, and it's absolutely pretty. And this, like I said, this is my favorite part of the garden. I just love looking out my window. Here's my window right there. And I look down at my plants are right there. And then I like to look over here. Please like, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.